How do you feel? You lay down, right? You take a second, you go, you take your vitamins, you do your thing. When I'm hurt, I love it. I love that feeling because it's real. That's the most realest feeling that you could ever have, is being in pain, because everything else, happiness could be fake, crying could be fake, but pain, shit, that's real.
When I was hitting him with some of those shots, especially the one when it came through and he was throwing an uppercut, I couldn't believe he didn't go to sleep with that.
I didn't get knocked down. I kept fighting through that. I thought about Jesus, man, carrying the fucking cross, and that dude would not quit. Every single time that they would beat him down, he would get back up and he would keep moving forward.
He's tough.
Yeah, maybe too tough for his own good.
Yeah, 100%.
When you take damage like this, you're never gonna be, never ever. Even if you're Tony Ferguson. Now, he gonna come back. Someone gonna beat him again. I believe.
I was thinking that whole entire time when Charles had my arm out like that, I was like, you can tap. I remember my kid, he had his arm hyperextended. One time I was like, hey, careful, I was like, you don't want to hurt yourself, but he's naturally like this. So when I'm in the fight, I'm thinking about my son. I'm thinking about my arm. I'm like, go ahead, break the fucker. I was like, 'cause I'm gonna beat you with it. And in the third fight with Derek Hughes, it was the same way. These were all tests and mental battles that I went through because I wasn't ready to win yet. I wasn't ready to have that championship belt. I wasn't mentally there yet.
I don't see myself getting beat up anymore. I've got that passion. I've got that hunger again.
Where are you at in your career? Are you
I'm barely
just getting started,
I'm barely hitting my prime, which is crazy because I'm 39 years old.
Michael Chandler, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on now. One thing we have never seen before. No one has ever knocked out Tony Ferguson.
Time gets us all, Unfortunately, it's definitely hit Tony.
In his prime, that motherfucker was terrifying. He had a long-ass win streak and fucking everybody up. He was cutting people, strangling people. He was a beast, dude. Tony Ferguson was a fucking monster. The body just can't do what the mind wants it to do anymore. It's a rough sport.
It is a rough sport.
After each and every fight, I take something away from my opponent.
Yeah, Gilbert is crying.
And look at Usman.
He's destroyed.
Overcome with emotion, bided his time, did Gilbert Burns, waited 6 years to get himself into a championship setting in the UFC, and started strong tonight, but it did not go his way, and his longtime friend, former training partner, Kamaru Usman, watching intently.
I'm a wrestler, so coming from wrestling, one of the biggest things is we hate to lose. We're competitors. It's a battle each and every time, because losing is death almost to us. I'm okay with that feeling. I've made friends with it.
There is no losing for me, bro. There is no losing in this fight for me. Because at the end of the day, I get the answer. Either I was good enough or I wasn't. That's all I ever wanted. Time I stepped in. To just know.
Came from to get to this, it's not real.
You walked around the octagon almost like as if you didn't believe it, and then it sunk in.
I can touch now. I can touch now. I can feel. I begged for everything in my life.
I had to fight for everything. I had to fight to be here. I had to fight to get this.
had to fight to just live and have a chance.
Pode bater, bate, filha. Homem aqui aguenta, rapaz. Nós é iluminado, rapaz.
Man, you can do anything if you're willing to fight for it, dog.
I passed for everything. Last 2 years, I worked so hard. I bring my family to U.S. I start my camp in America Top Team. I leave everything I have. My mom take care of me and my 2 brothers alone, you know. Now, Dad, you proud of me, Dad. You proud of me.
It comes down to that, and then I'm gonna get stripped of my title because I fucking took a bad fall in accident. I should have sued. But what I did is I felt good for my company. I wanted to be the man. I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that I fucking could do this stuff without anybody else's help. Keep coming here and smiling and being used to be on a poster and to have that high value. When I saw that UFC didn't think my value was that high, I was just like, you know what, why am I doing all of this? It's not going to do anything for me. But then I realized I was getting these emails from these people from all over the world saying that I saved their life, that they didn't want to kill themselves. It's incredible. And so all those guys that are out there watching and listening, and you kind of hear me getting pissed off all the time, it's cool, it's fun, I'm all right, okay, we're going to be okay.